Hello YouTube, this is Diehard1000 and today I'm playing Skyrim, as you guys probably see and hear via the music. The reason for playing Skyrim is pretty damn obvious. This is my new channel, Diehard's Gaming for once actually, and more or less I'm going to start a new game over here. I plan to do a few mods on this series and probably a few other things. I might do a full gameplay whatever you want to call it, through Skyrim. Overall, right now I'm using a mod that allows me to more or less, configure my characters more effectively. This is a mod that's been out for quite some time, and it's nothing really new, so I don't have any recent mods installed. I wanted to review a couple, but I just can't get them working. I do plan to get some working, hopefully, and when those do, you will have a couple of race mods coming up. So we're going to change this here to Red Guard. I've always liked playing as a Red Guard, so we're going to go ahead and do that. There's a lot of customization here. You can search things. This is crazy. I overall haven't really utilized everything, and stuck in this menu now. Okay, so I don't really plan to do much with him. I need to record a couple of others, and we just got to call him prisoner. So this mod here is an alternate start mod, along with a more customization mod. So I can customize my character more thoroughly with this mod, and more or less this is just the area to allow me to do things more or less. So there's Frostfall also installed. So
approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Okay, so this here is the Shrine of Mara, and you can really go through and you can basically say what you want to do. So you can come by ship Skyrim. I came by ship to Skyrim, guild, patron of local inn, soldier in the army, and there's actually quite a large choice. So you're not forced into
honor and glory to you, child of Hammerfell.
You're not actually forced into anything, so you don't need to do the main quest line, as you can probably see in a moment, where I will pull out my journal, and you can only see these two, so more or less as soon as I finish that quest there, it's done. So then I've got Frostfall, which I gotta reflect on cold weather survival. So to do so, I need to rest, I think, or look at the sky between 7 AM and 7 PM. So overall I plan to do that pretty quickly. You guys are probably having a lot of difficulty hearing me, and I have no idea why. So this is the Alakias starting point. Well, there's a fire there. I'm not too sure what I start off with. I don't think I'm actually starting off with anything. No, I start off with the scimitar. That's interesting, and I also start off with all the Alakia armor. So moving around, as soon as I do that, I lose that. So I guess this is quite interesting. I have no idea where I started. Old Holger. I've never heard of this place. Where is it located? There's Markov, and there I am. So I need to go down to Riverwood to start off my first one. So we're just going to use a command for that. And here we go. So I'll be using a lot of commands during this. I'll be cheating, I guess, because I need to get these here out. I will be doing a full review without cheating, I guess. I think. No, I probably won't really. But either way, the main reason why I came to Riverwood is for the first part. This here is called the Blade of Tears, I think. Tear of the Abyss, that's all. Tear of the Abyss. And to do that, I believe you need to go to the Riverwood Trader, and you need to purchase a weapon from him.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I don't know what you overheard, but
okay.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
So, if I go in here, turns out I'm in the wrong place. Must be Whiterun then.
Damn thieves! As if things weren't.
Okay, so I need to go to Skyrim then. Whiterun.
You should hear me play it.
Right. Okay, I completely totally forgot about that. I went to the wrong place, so it's Whiterun, should I say. And after you go to Whiterun, you need to go to the normal place you go. So everyone comes in, very first time you come into Whiterun, you normally come in and sell everything. Sell what you got to the blacksmith. Or you do it back there at Riverwood. So I don't need to speak to her, I need to go inside. I need to go to the War Maidens, and you need to speak to that guy.
Well, you've got small weapons. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
So now if I go into weapons, he should have this. So this weapon here is what I need to buy to start off my quest. So what I need to do is I need to add about 5,000. And I'm just going to add 10,000 just because it's easier.
This with you. You look like maybe you need to take a look.
So, more or less, I just purchased that, and after doing so, I can go this, and of course this here isn't actually voiced, that section. And if I could quest Legendary Blade, investigate multiplication. So, overall pretty easy to start off. You need about 5,000 gold to start off with. That's what I was meaning by I will need to cheat it in. Now if you have a look at my map now, I need to go there. Now I went here last time and the actual site doesn't exist, so I'm just going to go to Sleeping Tree Camp and I'm going to walk from there. More or less it should have had a map marker but it didn't, so I'm kind of confused about that, probably because I was running another mod which built over the top of it last time. And I'm most likely going to attack pretty quickly here. Or maybe not. Seems fair enough. Okay, so if I was to pull this here out, this one here doesn't look as cool as the other one. As you can see at my left hand, I'm going to unequip that one, and equip that one there on my right hand. So overall pretty cool looking blade. This is just the first one, there's a few of them. As I said, there's a couple of two-handed blades and a couple of single-handed blades in the chest behind the man I'm going up to. So, as you said, I said a man, there was actually a boss, or a boss in quotations, that you need to kill, and he is extremely difficult to kill, so I'm actually going to go ahead and throw on God mode so that way I can't be destroyed by him like he would normally do. I think the developer said you're probably more inclined to do this at later levels, mostly because the boss is extremely overpowered. So this is where it's at. There is a path up here, but it does require a fair amount of parkour. And I came on the wrong direction to do so. So you just enter Timeless Dungeon, and more or less this is a pretty okay location. There's not much really here, and there's not real much that you can do. So there is a couple of other armors I will be showing you guys. I'm not too sure if they actually work, but I will do it. And as you can tell, Drago. Yeah, your average thing inside one of these dungeons. So I'm just going to fight him with this thing. Or I could ignore them, but I'm probably going to end up cutting all this section here out of me fighting a Drago. So, got an awesome kill there. Where'd the others go? Okay. Oh, there we go. I don't know, they didn't render. So as you can tell, this location's actually pretty nice. I think I'm on regular difficulty. I don't know, but either way, I have got God mode on, so it doesn't really matter. So running through here, of course, more Drago. So there's a fair amount of Drago throughout this whole entire location. And it's more or less okay. Drago are pretty easily to kill, and they're a meh. As you can tell, there's actually a blue tint all the way through this dungeon because it's supposed to be timeless, because it's supposed to give you that feel as if the time has stopped here. And it actually kind of does. Wrong doorway. So, as you can probably tell, you just keep following through until you make it to the end of the dungeon, and you'll end up coming up to a door which you go through, and of course, after you go through that door, you're into the main fight. So I should probably end up equipping something in my other hand, just so I can murder these guys faster, but I'm questioning whether to do it because I want to just run through and quickly do it with this. Because this sword here does a fair amount of damage, as you can tell, because I am still level 1 and I am absolutely wrecking. Even though I am in God mode, that doesn't affect damage. I'm more or less pointing towards damage. So as you can tell, you do come into a Falmer area, and they do. This area here is okay, I guess. There's not much. The Falmer are little pieces of shit, and I'm really annoying to kill, so I'm just going to run through this. Being in God mode, it's pretty easy. So, but unlike you guys, if you guys are doing a completely legitimate run and running with this mod, you guys won't have the opportunity to do this. So as you can tell, I messed up again. Pretty easy to come through. You just run up to this door here and damn. Okay, so I need to kill the one with the key, which would most likely be one of these guys. Or I can just ignore that and do this. Like what I just did. So I just decided to do that because it's going to be a lot more faster for me to do that than actually stand and fight for quite some time. So as you can tell, there are these guys, servants. They can be easy to kill sometimes. Not this time, but there is quite a fair few of them. And they are all in Falmer robes. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to equip something in my left hand. I don't have any magic spells, unfortunately. So this is just an average spell, which I'm just going to go ahead and continuously do this. Mostly because it's pretty easy to do. And I forgot to do one thing though. This will be a lot more effective. So as you can just tell, I'm just going ahead and burning him to death as fast as possible. I would use the kill command, but I really don't want to use that command because sometimes it can bug out and kill you instead. Even if God mode is on, it can still murder you. So it's just more efficient for me to do this without accidentally messing up and killing myself. Okay, so this is going to be a little while, maybe. I'm killing a few of them. I didn't end up killing a couple of them. So in doing this, I can see the blade sword, the hooded Falmer robes and all that. So the blade sword overall doesn't cost a lot. It does a good amount of damage. Oh, that's really about it about it. I think that is a custom-made blade sword for the mod too. So there's that to put into consideration as well. So just burning them all to death would be a lot more efficient. Probably should have done that from the beginning. But as you can tell, I'm not really playing as a mage character. If this was supposed to be a melee character, I just decided to change it. So this is the man I need to kill, and he is a lot larger than most people. As you can tell, he can shout as well, and he is very powerful. I'm using a flame spell, just continuously burning him, and he's just ignoring it as if it was nothing. So I'm actually going to kill this guy, select him. That's not selecting him. I'm selecting the wrong thing. Okay, so what I've done is, with the blue fog that you can see, they've actually made that their own entity, so it becomes very difficult for me to select him. That's what it's meaning for. So, unless I was to completely remove that entity, it would be very difficult for me to murder him with that spell. So I'm going to quickly run upstairs and I'm going to grab the other weapons, which hang out behind here. And I will do so by doing this. That's right. B, I think. Can't remember. Ah. Thought I had it right. So as you can tell, this is a pretty easy lock. I absolutely suck at lockpicking there. So I'm gonna quickly get this lock undone, access the chest, and I'm just gonna steal everything from it. So I can show you these. No, that one. There's that one there. There's also these two here. Of course, I don't get the cool ass effects that you normally do, but these two do work quite well. But I can't seem to get close enough to them. So I'll just quickly show you guys the effects of these. So it staggers and traps the souls of your enemy. So you've got this one, of course, a lot more powerful, and this here is the kind of one that he's using. As you can see, he has two of them, and they have been scaled higher. And as you can tell, as soon as you get one of these here, it's pretty good, because you continuously stagger him. That is one of the things he really likes to use, is magic. Of course, being a dark elf, that's pretty easy for him. So I'm just going to continuously keep on hacking at him until I get him down. Alright, so in that little time skip that I did, I finally managed to get him down low enough to get him murder him like that. And this is what you get out of it. Nice few small swords, and a nice, a really nice, should I say, amount of gear. So I'm going to show you guys what this gear actually does. Okay, we'll equip both of these, and here are the original swords. As you can see, they've got a nice little glow to them, and you can sprint really well with them. So overall, after we unlock this door here, you should have had the key to him, or it on him, should I say. We unlock this door here, we run in, and done. We head to Skyrim again. So there's some bones falling down, you can hear that. Overall, this is a really nice effect. This is the only mod that I know that adds this kind of effect. You can see quite a large distance. Not just that, it does increase speed, I think. I think it's this one here that does it. How? Whilst this you can get, whilst sneaking you go invisible. So that's a really nice feature. And I am completely hidden and I'm pretty damn close. I'll get even closer. And he just can't see me. So I could go in here and I can actually kind of do this, and I could absolutely murder this giant. And I'm going to do that. So now you guys can see why I chose it to be an elf here. And overall, so that's the review of this mod. I really like this weapon set. I was intrigued by it the very first time I saw it. So if you guys want to see more mods, hit that like button and subscribe, I guess. Overall, there will be more on this channel. Hoping to do a few other kinds of videos, but this is the first Skyrim mod video I have done, and I will see you guys in the next video. Sayonara, guys.